And then when I broke down the cost, it was going to be like $100,000 from the get-go. And I was like, well, I don't like the idea of that.
Hello, friends and family. Today's guest, we have Zach and Wahlid from the Zach and Wahlid Show podcast.
Did you really fail the food test?
No. I passed. I passed.
But did you fail the first couple times?
No.
Two of my favorite content creators since the Vine days. You might recognize Zach from his hilarious videos, or Wahlid from his hilarious videos.
Bitch on Wahlid. Bitch on Wahlid. I go,
This has been years in the making, but I finally got the chance to sit down with them, and they are two awesome dudes. Plus, they have their own podcast.
I'm just wondering why you didn't invite Just Rain to your wedding.
Oh, damn. Did he ask you to ask me that?
We talk about the creative process, what they're doing now, Wahlid's new food cart about how he invested his 30 bands into it. So if you like this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button. We have tons of guests coming up. So without further ado, Zach and Wahlid.
What's up, lightweights? Today we have Zach and Wahlid from the Zach and Wahlid Show.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What's up, lightweights?
I've been watching you guys for forever, for real.
That's appreciated. Thank you very much.
Yeah, how long are we talking?
Probably 2015, 2014.
Damn.
I would watch Vine up until 5 in the morning. And once I found like your page, I would just go on like endless scrolls. I thought they were so funny.
Dude, thank you. Wow.
Yeah.
So
So
this
this
really
is
appreciative.
This is a really cool moment for me.
We have been
full
around
circle.
we've been around for a very long time. So it feels good.
Have you seen the landscape change obviously so many times?
Yes.
Yeah.
When you found out that Vine was ending, were you sad?
I forgot where I was.
Dude, it's not like 9/11, dude.
When the Vine app went down.
Yeah, COVID.
First thing I did, call my family.
Oh, man.
Make sure they're okay. No, I think it was already kind of dwindling down a little bit in the last like couple of months. And so it kind of felt like it was already kind of gone.
Yeah.
But then when it really happened, it was definitely a shock.
Right.
Yeah, I would say like my sort of like catering to social media has been short form content. So I was pretty sad about it. But I did try and expand like as it was going away into longer form. So I was already preparing for it to go away, and I was like slowly prepping for the big breakup. But yeah, I was pretty sad about it.
Do you remember when that meeting with Viners took place where they demanded $1 million each?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't on the inside or have any knowledge about it, but I did hear like the whole situation.
I want to know what happened inside because it sounds like a mob movie. It sounds like a mafia movie.
You know about it?
No, I remember hearing about it. I'm like, there's no way. They held it hostage for $1 million each, 20 people?
Yeah.
It didn't make any sense.
How much was it?
I think $1 million each,
Yeah, that's
and
what I
like
heard
20
too.
people.
Oh, 20. Okay, damn.
So they wanted like 20 million in total.
Well, now, I mean, they were kind of ahead of the curve, like, because a lot of social media platforms pay their creators now. So
Yeah.
they were kind of like already ahead.
They're on the kick deal.
Yeah, dude. I mean, what, Twitch? Yeah, all the live streaming stuff, they pay. I know YouTube or Instagram has like pay your people now or whatever, and then YouTube does too, doesn't it?
Kind of, yeah.
So they were ahead. Vine missed out.
Why do you think
Yeah.
people are so attracted to your dancing?
Oh, wow. It's the hips, dude. The hips, just that
It is.
circular metronome kind of. I don't know. I just think like facial expressions plus dancing plus just like good music. I think I have a pretty good music taste.
Yeah, he
You know
does.
my
He
playlist.
does.
But yeah, I just think like all that combined can keep people entertained. So I
And then
like
when
it.
you watch it for a while too, it almost like hypnoptizes you. You're like, how does he know those
I'm
moves?
trying to learn new dance moves this year. I want to learn how to shuffle. I want to learn how to moonwalk, and I want to learn how to sea walk. I don't want to say the full word.
I'm trying to figure out what that was.
I'll let the commenters figure that out. Yeah.
Are you a perfectionist when it comes to your videos and your editing?
I used to be editing, like not really anymore, but I used to be like, especially on Vine, it would actually like hinder my like posting cadence. Like if I had like stuff in the drafts and they were okay, I wouldn't post it. And then like I would show Wahlid or I would show my wife now, like my videos are like, just post it, like who cares? And I'm like, nah, it's not good. So I was a perfectionist, but now I'm just like, with how social media is like very saturated, I would say, like you just got to post. Like the more you post, the more you're in the algorithm or blah, blah, blah. So now I'm just having more fun with it. I feel like this year, to start off the year, we'll wait for the depression to kick in. Like, but for right now, I'm doing, like, I have like the creative juices going. So
Tomorrow.
yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah. I've had one depression day so far this year. But yeah, no, I've had my creative juices flowing again. So I'm just having fun with it.
Yeah.
Is that depression days from like lack of hitting the algorithm?
I mean, you guys all know, like you get that the likes and the juices from like just like people, appreciative of your stuff. So you get that little high. But once you don't get the high, that's when you get the low from the non-social media likes and stuff like that. So
I think I get more sad when I hang on to an idea for too long.
Yeah.
I'm like, I like still want to do it, but now it's like kind of too late, and now I'm just like, I didn't do it and I missed out. And like,
well, you're a go now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're good about it now. He just bought the cart.
Yeah.
yeah,
Fucking cool.
yeah.
That idea has been sitting around for a while, I'm sure.
I know.
Wait, do you only have it for a couple months?
No, so that was the problem. So I wanted to buy this or get a cart for so long.
A food cart.
Yeah, a food cart. Originally, it was supposed to be a food truck, and then when I broke down the cost, it was gonna be like $100,000 from the get go. And I was like, well, I don't like the idea of that. And so I went to New York and I saw a halal cart, and I was like, oh my god, this is it. And so I went back here. I found one on, I think, like Facebook Marketplace. It was like pre-used or whatever. And yeah,
How much was it?
It was like 20,000, and then with the wrap, and then with all like the updates, it's like I'm like down 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he
But-
pays his employees.
Yeah, so I pay my only employee.
Oh, you?
No, yeah, he doesn't pay me at all. It's all good, though. No, it's just a
My
fun
other employees actually
yeah.
pay.
You do pay your cooks and stuff like that, but it's just a fun idea that I'm happy to just ride along with.
Yeah,
So
it was one of those ideas where I've had for a while, and then I was like, you know what? I don't know when I'm gonna do it again. I just gotta pull the trigger and just get it.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So
So I
do you-
own it. I own it. It's
Do you actually like go places and do it?
So I've only done a catering gig and then like a friends and family thing, like a small thing. So then I think
That wasn't
and
small, bro.
yeah, that was a lot of people
that was like close to
actually.
100
Yeah.
people.
Do you stress out when there's a line?
Yeah, but he does a pretty good job because he's like our server or waiter. And so he memorizes,
Dude, for real.
He serves. He
I
serves,
serve, baby.
yeah. Serves a meal, serves moves. He's really good at like, okay, you stand over here, I got you in a couple minutes, and then takes other people's orders. Like he's good.
I'm good at like
Yeah.
I've had the serving waiter background, so I'm pretty good at like memorizing names and faces. And then with that is your order that I put everything in my head, and then when I see you, I'm like, okay, there's your food, there's your food, there's your food, there's your food. So I'm pretty good with it.
You used to work at a catering hall, right?
I did Mimi's Cafe. That was my first serving gig, and then my first ever job, I was flipping burgers at Nation's Burgers in the Bay. But yeah, so I've been in the food industry for a while. Highly recommend, like, for any young fans out there, your first job
Yeah, I
food
agree.
industry. Like, it's the best. Like, I know it's slowly going away just because of like it's all like electronic now. People
Pick
just
up,
tap on
yeah.
the thing, but like you get like the communication skills over with.
Yep.
You get like the personalization, personal skills over with. So it's really good. I like it.
Did you really fail the food test?
No. I passed. It was
But did you fail the
logic.
first couple times?
No. It was actually because I remember I took it a couple of times. I took it a couple of times. Like
No one's been sick yet, right?
Yeah, no one's been sick yet. Fingers crossed. So it was like this time it was like way easier because I did it like when I worked at Subway and when I worked at my dad's restaurant. The one thing I will say,
You had to take it at Subway?
yeah, you have to take it at Subway.
I worked at Subway. I didn't have to take it.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh? What the
Really?
hell?
Hey, what subway did you work at?
In New Jersey.
Not, dude, New Jersey.
Yeah.
That's where you worked at?
Yeah, no.
The one in Marlboro?
No, California. I worked in the one here.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I just got hired and started making sandwiches.
Maybe it's a New Jersey thing. I
Oh.
feel like you guys are pretty loose with your sandwich laws.
Yeah, we don't care.
You were born there. You can't say you guys.
Oh, yeah.
You
guys,
New
you
Jerseyans.
guys.
Where were you born?
I was born in Hackensack.
Oh, I went to school in Montclair.
I moved when I was 8, so I don't have that much.
right.
Yeah.
You still have memories.
Yeah, I guess.
Did you like working there?
Yeah, I actually, yes and no. I think there's like obviously like the horror stories of like customers and like
Like you said, horror.
I thought they were horse too.
yeah.
Subway horrors,
Yeah.
you know.
Coming to that bread.
And then but I liked it because it was like my first like proper food job, and then like also the experience what Zach was saying, like working with customers and like like Subway, Chipotle, like I feel like those places is very direct communication with the customer. Like it's not like, okay, here's your order, boom, you just ordered one sandwich. It's like you're very patient.
Yeah.
You're talking to them. They're getting angry. You got to chill out.
I think that's how like YouTube pranksters like started off. Like they started in the food industry because like it's hard to interact with just people on the streets. You know?
Yeah,
Like,
you know, you gotta
get the personalization skills over with, and then you could fuck around with them. That's how.
Did you have any horror stories working at Subway?
I never knew how to make the sandwiches, so like I was very like I feel like I only ate like bologna.
Yeah.
So when people would come in for like an Italian sub, I'd be like, what is it? And then they'd ask for like whatever, but then because I didn't know what I was doing, I would overcompensate and give them extra meat and not charge them. And then at night, I would always take home the bread. So
you guys have like the cheat sheet like behind the.
we didn't. It didn't tell us how
Oh.
many like of slices to take, and then by the time it's like he's saying,
Yeah.
it's like the customer's staring at you, and you're like looking for like the tuna salad, and you're like, how many scoops is it? And, like,
It's just a different sandwich every
Yeah,
time.
it is. There's no consistency, but everyone was happy because I overfed them.
On
there
my
salami?
Subway, yeah, they used to make me count how many cucumbers I put on.
Damn.
No, not
Yeah.
mine. Was like, well, I mean, mine went out of business after a month of me
Oh,
working
well,
there.
yeah.
I wonder why. They ran out of ingredients
our
really
meat
fast.
inventory is really bleeding us right now.
But I had a great time.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably why we didn't have to take the license either.
Yeah, exactly. It was just free range.
What was the license? What did it consist of? Like, what was the questions that they had?
Basically, to just make sure you're like refrigerating everything properly, or like how to safely sanitize dishes, or like how to like, organize a fridge. Like you got to put the chicken on the bottom and the veggies on the top, so chicken juices don't go.
Just throw it all in there.
Oh, well, Leeds car, everything goes.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, so do you cook it yourself?
So I marinate everything myself, and then what I've been finding, because originally I was like, oh yeah, I'll be behind the grill and serving and doing all this. It's so hard.
You're kissing babies. dude.
Yeah.
You're just mingling around.
So that's the idea, is like I want to be able to offer, if someone does come from the cart and like as a customer, I want to give them the experience of like, hey, I'll serve you food, or Zach will serve you food, but like I'll have a cook. I have like
Yeah.
a sous chef, because I want people to, if they came for my food, I want them to have that experience. I don't want to be stuck behind the grill the whole time. Yeah.
Is it Afghan food?
Yeah, it's like Afghan, and then a little bit of like Mediterranean. There's like some of the dishes, like the salads that we use. But yeah, Afghan, Persian, Mediterranean.
Can you cover some of your branding on the cart?
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. There's like an Arabic minion. There's Arab,
Beast.
Arab Mr. Beast. There's a shawarma Iron Man. It's like War Machine Iron Man, but he has a shawarma machine in front of him, which I made it into an actual costume.
What do you mean?
Like the shawarma
An
Iron
Iron
Man
Man.
thing. It's like an Iron Man costume with a donor machine in front of it. And then there's like, how Iron Man.
Oh, that's your mascot?
Yeah, it's gonna be. He has like cannons. It's gonna be a pita bread launcher.
He's
And
not
it's
there.
and it's
He's
real.
trying it on today.
Yeah, I spent like $3,000 on it. Like,
Can I see it?
I don't have a photo of it yet. I'm gonna take a photo today. I'll send
He's
it to
trying
you.
it on after this.
Yeah,
That's fucking huge.
I know.
This is gonna launch us, guys. I'm fully in.
He had his almost first opening coming up pretty soon. If you
Yeah,
wanted
it was
to
supposed to
tease it.
be around that time, but then I don't know. There's like all these permits of like where you could place yourself in LA. There's like all those rules. I had no idea. I just thought you could pull up these carts anywhere.
Yeah.
And you can't.
You can't. You have to make sure it's like on the right spot, and then if it's too close to a park, you have to get like some type of permit with food sales. It's like a whole thing. So we're just trying to find. It's
What
new
happens
for
if
me.
you do just pull up?
Yeah, I thought
and,
you
like-
in California you can.
You could, but there's a possibility if it's like, oh, you're this many inches from this business. Like there's so many rules like that.
So cops just come and check you, or like
Or like not cops, but like California safety
Oh,
food. Just swing them a couple
Just
$100. Yeah.
someone just drives by like parking permit
food
people?
snitches. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know.
Oh, I thought you could just set up anywhere.
I feel like I'm going
try
to.
it out.
Yeah, I'm going to see what happens. They tell me to
Just go to
away.
jail.
Yeah.
Because I remember Dave's Hot Chicken came on here, and I think they said that the food guys came to them, and then they just kept going until they sold out. But,
Oh,
like,
really?
I could be completely wrong.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Let's go with that. That sounds
I
good.
So that's the thing. So it's like I had to reach out to like some of my food buddies and like ask for their advice on like how to workshop a menu properly. Like there's all these. The joke became into like an actual business that I had to learn how to make and run.
Damn it! Now I have to actually try.
Yeah.
Now you have to
exactly.
do work.
Now I'm a
Yeah.
business owner. Yeah.
Wait, so are you going to try and set up at a certain location every day?
No, so the idea is like I want to do pop-ups first. So I'm going to try to do like 6 or 7 this year.
Where? At like not
Yeah.
festivals.
I'll
Like,
probably do like 2 or 3 in LA, 1 in the Bay Area for sure. And then I want to do 1 in New York because you could hitch the cart on like a Sprinter or like a
How
truck.
are you gonna do it
You're-
in New York,
you're going to
it.
drive 3,000 miles
Yeah,
to
then
do
we'll-
one pop-up
we'll do
there?
a kebab tour.
bro? That makes me
Come on,
nervous.
Or when you stop at Texas.
Why
that'd
don't
be
you
cool.
just rent one like in New York?
No, but it's wrapped already.
Oh yeah, fuck.
But people steal a lot of stuff. Like,
Yeah,
When you're
I have an air tag on it. I
Wow.
have multiple air
Wow,
tags.
no one's gonna touch it now.
Multiple,
Damn,
and
dude.
I like unscrewed things and like hit it and like Because that's so scary. Imagine you buy this thing for 30 racks and then it's gone.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Are you stashing it at a warehouse?
Yes, I have it in my buddy's warehouse.
What's the address?
Do you have the door code?
We do have a gate on it. It is safe.
You have security guards.
We have a security guard in the warehouse. Yeah.
I'm really threatening.
Yeah. Why aren't you there right now?
Come on the pod.
But it's a good time.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see it unravel.
When I have my first one, you have to come.
I want to.
Yeah, and if it's bad, because you're a food guy, so like, I'm nervous to invite you.
Wait, how are you a food guy? Just the Subway background?
I have that Keith Lee. That's it. No, I used to do a lot.
Subway guys.
You know us, man. We're serious.
I used to do a lot of mukbangs. So like I have like a whole YouTube channel of like 200 or 300 food videos, and I used to do a lot of Instagram videos like trying different places.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Nice.
So like I'm excited for that.
Okay, I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
What if Keith Lee came to
I was
your...
gonna say you're Keith Lee before Keith Lee. Right?
Yeah, I'm Keith Lee without the pole.
Got it.
So
yeah.
not gonna change your life, but I'll come try it.
Me and Zach talked, if Keith Lee came to my car, I think I would just shut down for the day and say, we ran out.
I think so. He just did a Bay tour, and that's where I'm from, and it was really embarrassing for me just to like see his interaction with the Bay, and he left early, and like I guess he got like sick from eating fish or something like that. And he asked the cooks or the restaurant, did you cook in any fish oil or anything like that, or did you clean the grill? And they said yeah, and apparently they didn't. And then he got like his face swelled up or something like that, and he went to the hospital, and then he had to leave because he also felt unsafe with his family around. Pretty bad, pretty embarrassing. So,
Did he show the restaurant that it happened at?
No, he kept everything hidden.
Like,
yeah, respectable guy.
That's crazy.
I know.
Yeah, but I felt really embarrassed because I'm Bay proud, but it's rough times right now trying to make everyone think like happy thoughts about the Bay.
Because there is really good food spots in the Bay.
Yeah, the Bay's sick.
Yeah,
I like the Bay, but
Keith Lee didn't like it.
Keith Lee, if he didn't like it, then it's gonna get a bad rep. So,
yeah, one bad review will take
I
you down.
know. That's why Keith Lee, you're not allowed in the cart. You're banned.
Yeah. What's your top 3 restaurants you like? Your food spots
Here in LA, ooh, that's tough.
Subway,
Jersey Mike's, Quiznos.
Wow, you're really credible.
Dude. Hot Chicken, Humble Bird.
Okay.
Have you been there in North Hollywood?
I don't know.
Really, really juicy, delicious.
Nice.
Hot take, the Brazilian place in Hollywood, Bossa Nova.
Oh,
Yes,
nice.
I've heard
Oh,
that.
hell yeah. That's
Incredible.
Nice.
Truly incredible.
That's Brazilian?
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
really, really good.
That's really good.
I think they're mouth-watering and...
Mouthwater. That's a good.
Yeah.
Is your
I need
cart
to use that. I need to use
mouthwatering?
those. You have to use those buzzwords.
You gotta put Joe on your cart now.
Yeah.
You're like,
He's spray
this is
painted on the front.
Mouth watering.
Makes your mouth wet.
Amboy's Burgers is really good.
Yes.
In downtown LA,
Yep.
they're really good. And Cassell's Hamburgers, too.
Damn.
Incredible.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're not a chain restaurant guy?
Not really.
Damn.
Zach's a very big Chili's like.
Yeah, I hear you're in the DMs.
Chili
Yeah.
shirt.
Wait, actually?
Yeah. This is the baby back throwback shirt.
Oh,
It's Chili's.
this isn't a bit?
No, he
I
loves
love it.
Chili's.
Oh, I really do like Chili's. I mean, like, it is a bit, but, like, I do like Chili's.
like he goes.
I really do like
Yeah.
it. So,
What's your favorite item?
I still just get the bacon burger, or I'll get the Santa Fe burger. It's spicy. But yeah, I just like the environment. Like, it's just like, it's a higher class sports bar to me, and I'm a big sports guy. I like just sitting, having a beer, having a burger, and it's just a good family environment. You know?
He invited me the first time. I was like, "What are you talking about, Chili's?" He's like, "Dude, I promise, it's sick." He's not wrong.
It's
It's
cheap,
good.
chill.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's just, it's nice.
Do they still have endless chips?
Oh yeah.
That's cool. They didn't take that
Chili,
away.
the thing is, the prices are so cheap. Inflation has not even affected them yet. We went for both of us. We both had drinks, dessert, a full entree, the chips. It was like $50.
Yeah, it's really nice.
When you go to Bossa Nova, what does that run you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Brazilians, dude, they hit your pockets, man. Yeah, I just like it.
Being a sports guy,
Yes.
should steroids be allowed in baseball?
Dude, the steroid era was probably the most fun to watch baseball. Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire. It's
Barry
fun,
Bonds,
dude.
like-
Barry Bonds, like Hall of Fame in my opinion. But I think it's more fun. Like it makes like it just makes it more interesting to watch. Like nowadays, like they even did the reverse in baseball. They juiced the baseballs to make it like the balls go further, and I think they did that. They admitted to it in 2019. I'm pretty sure.
That's real?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they juiced the baseballs in 2019. They admitted to it, and it just got swept under the rug. And then they kind of went back because you'll see the stats. Like the most home runs ever in MLB history, I think, was 2019, and then like it just dipped. Like after COVID, I think. It just
They
went
stopped
back.
doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah.
Because I looked at the home runs for the years, and I was thinking like, oh, obviously Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire, those are the highest years, but the numbers kept going.
Yeah.
Even after steroids were banned.
I like I said, I think it's they juice the baseballs because they know like home runs make people watch the sport, and it's a pretty boring sport. If I
Do you like the new rule update?
with the pitch clock and stuff like that, it's it makes it more interesting to watch. Like, but when you go to games, like you have to get drunk pronto.
Yeah,
like, you can't like
and you can't-
you have to like hurry up, drink your shit, and just
Don't go to the bathroom because you're gonna miss 4 innings.
you literally like you have to like go to the kiosk or whatever, buy like 3 drinks, and then that's it for the whole game. And you gotta,
Honestly,
you gotta pregame hard. Like if you're going to have a good time, but if you're just going for the sport, like I think it's good. It makes it go faster.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What do you think is the biggest controversy in all of sports?
Oh baby.
Oh wow.
Dude, have you seen the documentaries on Netflix with the NBA refs betting on the sport?
No.
Yeah, there's I forget his name right now, but he was an NBA referee, and he admitted to betting on games, and he like would throw games and shit like that, and he was friends with current NBA refs, and he would show like his phone log and shit like that, and there's calls during the time that he got caught betting, calls with current NBA referees back and forth with him, and they're still reffing to this day, and they say like it was just calls just to like say what's up and see how you're doing
this is
and
tight
shit like that.
community.
But like it's pretty obvious like you're calling just to say, hey, put this bet down on this. I'm calling the Clippers Spurs game today, shit like that. So I think that one's a pretty big deal. Steroids obviously a pretty big deal. Another one is NFL like concussions. Like they sweep that shit under the rug.
Yep.
We're friends with Josh Palmer and shit like that. We didn't ask him about concussions or whatever, but like they say like before the interview starts, like don't ask me about anything like that because we're not allowed to talk about like.
It's always been like
shit.
hush hush. Yeah.
Yeah. So
there has to be something there.
yeah, it's pretty it's a big deal, but yeah, because I think even Gavin Newsom he reversed the ban on tackling football for kids. Like there was a ban for kids to not do tackling football, and Gavin Newsom just said that it's okay for them to do it now. But yeah, it's a pretty good deal because I wouldn't have my kids play tackle football. So
It would be fun to Gavin Newsom's like pushing kids out of the court.
Dude, he did. Did you saw the video?
No, I didn't.
He played basketball with some kids in China or some shit like that, and he was trying to do a juke move with a one-on-one, and he fucking hit him on the ground. It was an accident, but it was pretty funny.
Do you guys ever do fantasy sports?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it once we did a league with TMG,
Yeah.
and as a joke, I was like, I'm just gonna do everything wrong, hoping that it would work out, and then I ended up just losing.
Yeah.
Was there a penalty for it?
Yeah, stream for like what 24 hours.
You had to stream for, I think it was you had to stream for 12. I don't think it was 24.
I think it was 24.
You did 24 hours? I forget.
No, it was 12 hours. It was a 12-hour
Yeah, I
live
was
stream.
gonna
Yeah,
say.
like from night to morning.
And he did that, and then he potted with me with our podcast right after that. And he
So
was
like-
like, it was dead. Like he had energy for like the first 30, and then after that, he was just like staring at me, yawning. I was like, "You have anything to say about that?" He's like, "Dude, like this podcast episode is done."
There'd be like a break to like fix cameras or something, and I'd just knock out immediately.
He would sleep.
Yeah.
It was pretty crazy.
How'd you guys meet?
We met on Vine.
Who DM'd who?
I DM'd him.
Cute.
And I said, "Yo, you're super funny. Like, let's hang out one of these days." And then so we ended up like meeting at some spot in Long Beach. But it was funny because there's like all these restaurants in like the street that we went to, and he picked the first one, and it happened to be like an Indian restaurant. And I'm like, "Zach, you know I'm not Indian, right?" He goes, "No, I think you like it."
It was the first restaurant on the street, and we were walking down the street, so I just saw it.
He's like,
like, "So there."
Have you ever been here before? He goes, "No."
You have, right?
I'm like, "Huh?"
Yeah.
It's cool because you guys are so tight. I'm just wondering why you didn't invite Just Rain to your wedding.
Oh, damn. Did he ask you to ask me that? Fuck. No, so my wife's side of the family is like 100 people plus, and we had 150 cap. And I only have 10 people on my side of the family. I have 2 cousins. That's it. So it was all like her side of the family. We had a few number of people for friends. So sorry, Jess, you didn't make the cut. Love you very much. If I have a second wedding with my wife just for the hell of it, you're in.
He tells he's like, just do another one. It'll just be us 3.
If you know, we just have a 2-year anniversary wedding throwback, then you're in. So yeah.
It is funny too because when I told Joss, I was like, yeah, I'm going to the wedding. He's like, oh.
I feel so bad.
Have you ever had those moments before?
Yeah.
Not where I wasn't invited. I'm not. No.
Did you have a few people on your list for your wedding that people didn't make the cut and you felt really bad for? You still keep in contact with? Or like?
I didn't really feel bad.
Okay.
I think because all my family is from like the East Coast.
Yeah.
So for everyone to fly out, it is a big ask.
Yeah. Where'd you have your wedding at?
In Santa Barbara.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you like being a married guy?
I love it. I mean, it's like I've been dating my wife for like 15 years.
Oh wow.
We met freshman year of high school. We had a little off and on. But yeah, it's basically just married to your best friend.
Did anything ever change after you got married?
No.
Same thing.
Nothing. Yeah.
More
Really
chilies.
chill, yeah.
More
It's just like the ring on the finger for me is the difference. That's about it.
Yeah.
It's
That's
nice.
so cool.
Yeah.
Do you ever get jealous?
of being married.
No, that Zach
wife?
spends time
Yeah.
with his wife too much.
Yeah, kind of.
He did almost make the cut for my best man. Does that
Yeah,
make you feel
I
any
even make
better?
the cut for the best man.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, that's the fucked up part.
Does
I
that
made
make you feel any
groomsmen, which
better? Yeah.
I feel like it was a technicality.
You were a groomsman.
Yeah.
You were like the first groomsman.
Yeah.
So
Who was your best man?
Some best friend. From
he's
top-
gonna answer for
Some
it.
best childhood friend when they met in the first grade.
We were
whatever.
buddies since second grade.
Yeah,
I
woo.
still hang out with him, still talk to him.
What about Vine, man?
Yeah. The second wedding anniversary that I was talking about, you're my best
Okay,
friend.
so
But what about Just Ray?
yeah.
He's
oh,
invited. He's just invited. Jesus Christ. There's so many rules that are happening, dude. This is going to be like a social media wedding
Yeah.
only. It's just for fucking YouTube.
Just 2 people.
Yeah.
You do gaming?
Yeah.
Can you explain to me? Ah, shit.
It's okay.
The sound paneling blah, 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 is
okay.
falling off.
Oh, another one's falling off there.
Can you explain to me Fortnite and when an artist performs in it?
Oh my God! Please, yes.
What does
It's-
that mean?
It is an experience.
But
You
is
know,
it?
People go to concerts to see their favorite artist, whatever. Sure, that's cool. But when you have your slurp juice in one hand and Fortnite, and a pickaxe, a weird pickaxe with LeBron James.
Do you pregame these concerts? Like,
Oh, absolutely.
not in game.
Yeah.
Like, in your real life. Are you drinking? Are you enjoying the
At
concert?
real life concerts?
No, like when
Oh,
you're
in Fortnite?
watching
Yeah, I'll
Fortnite.
I'll have a little drink and watch Eminem rap.
Wait, is it really him rapping?
Yeah, so they'll I don't know actually. That's a good question. I think I'm just listening to music.
I
Just
thought-
someone's playlist.
I feel like it is. It's just like you're listening to the track, no?
Yeah, but then they make this whole like immersive world, which yes, cheesy as Fortnite, haha. But if you're like an artist, right? It's such a cool idea to do a concert in Fortnite because you're like, oh, I want to be 30 feet tall and walk around all over the world and like break this asteroid. Like you could do whatever you want.
But isn't he not there?
I think he's I know someone recorded, like Marshmello did a set. Dude, beautiful.
How old
set.
are you gonna be this year?
30. Marshmello did a set, but he did a live set, and it was playing in real time in the game. So,
Right,
yeah.
but the Eminem was like,
Oh, he was just that was a lame one.
That wasn't the Coachella headline.
Yeah, that was not. Yeah, I'd say Travis was the best set.
was he live?
I think he was live.
You don't
No.
remember?
I didn't attend. I didn't get. I didn't play Fortnite back then. I gotta rewatch. You could rewatch all of them on YouTube, which is sick.
This is your sports, bro.
Yeah.
Like I went on like a nice little tangent about my sports. You can go on a nice tangent about Fortnite.
It's like the world now. Like anyone's in that game. There's like
What does that mean?
Like,
Anyone?
Like the IP that they do like license collabs with. Like there's all these animes like Naruto, and then there's like I think the next collabs could be SpongeBob. Then it's like Travis Scott, LeBron James is in it for some reason. It's just like a different game.
Dude, this is like a young teenager's dream.
Yeah, it is,
SpongeBob,
yeah.
Family Guy, LeBron.
Family Guy is in it.
I know, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I
yeah.
said,
How many hours do you track on it a week?
Oh shoot. Oh man. I think I'll start my nights, not every day, maybe 3 days a week, 8, and I'll end off at like 12. So like at least like 12 hours a week. Which I should be doing something productive, like focusing on the car.
Dude, you're not like a fucking alcoholic. It's okay to say that you play.
Oh, I'm getting blacked out.
It's like your sponsors watching.
Yeah.
You like,
no, but it's sick. It's like now there's like racing on it now, like actual car racing. And
do you stream it or are you just playing by yourself?
I just play by myself, like
for fun.
With my buddies.
I think you should get back into streaming.
Yeah, I should.
Just
But I don't want to see him get like I'm getting pissed and real fuck shit.
Throwing controllers against the wall. Yeah, true.
Did you guys see the news story about the man who went naked swimming in the Bass Pro Shop?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which
I feel bad, dude. Like when it came out, I guess his wife said that he was a veteran and he just had a bad manic episode of drugs or something like that.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah. So I feel really bad because we made jokes about it. A lot of people are making jokes about it. But now like hearing about the wife coming out and saying, I'm like, fuck. Like,
maybe that's just an excuse.
Oh,
yeah.
He was a veteran on Fortnite.
I would hope you would say that for me if I did something like that.
Wahlid played way too many hours of Fortnite.
He just kept getting so pissed.
Killed a lot of people in the game.
Yeah, kept losing.
Yeah.
I just want to know the experience for those employees working at the shop.
Yeah.
Like, what's the protocol when someone does that?
Same stuff happened at Subway when I was there.
Huh?
You guys had a pool in Subway?
Yeah.
And people are jumping in
New
there?
Jersey.
Yeah, damn. Hell yeah. No, I think you just gotta like, when shoplifters nowadays, like you can't touch them or else they'll sue you, which is crazy and weird. But like, you just gotta let my mom works at Brighton, it's a store in the mall, jewelry store, and like anytime that someone shoplifts, she just has to like sit back and like she can't touch them unless they leave the mall or something like that. Like,
then she could tackle
that's
them.
when she could tackle them. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Some weird rule where like touching people nowadays is instant assault, suing, and like shit like that.
Yeah, because you're not like allowed to take action.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna get sued by the company.
Yeah.
You got to be careful at your cart.
Yeah,
like if anyone tries to steal anything,
I know.
You just got to let them take
He's
it.
gonna fucking.
I'm
Bring it on.
I'm gonna suit up. I'm gonna
grab my Fortnite controller.
My pita bread launcher. It's a t-shirt cannon, so it has some power.
On the left side's a gun. Right side's the pita cannon.
There's actual propeller like a fly.
Don't grab the wrong one just in case.
This is your childhood dream, bro. If anyone touches your shit, you better.
If anyone steals it, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, hey, here's the keys to the cart.
Oh, you got the air tag.
Yeah, I got the air tag. You're good, buddy.
Wait, is this really your childhood dream?
It is. It's like
with the t-shirt cannon too.
Not the Iron Man thing. That was just like that just happened. I don't know how. But to own my own food thing has always been like a dream of mine. Because back when I used to grow up, my dad would have all these restaurants and they would all flop and fail. And so I was like, oh, it'd be cool if I did it and like did it right one day. So then getting the cart is like my way of like, I don't know, trying to fulfill my dream, but also like his struggle of failing every single time.
Yeah.
Is it a stepping stone to a restaurant?
Yeah, either like a brick and mortar, which would be like sick. That'd be so tight. Or like or get like a food truck. And then I would get rid of the cart by crashing the truck into it.
If you didn't, I have a question now. Like, if you didn't have social media, like, how would you recommend for someone who wants to do a food cart to like make it poppin'? You know what I mean? Because you have a background already with social media, so it's easy for you to just put on an Instagram story like, hey, I'm gonna be here, and then you'll get people coming. But like if someone like an amateur guy wants to start a food cart, how would you tell them like this is what you have to do to make it like poppin'? That's
a good question. I think honestly, what I know about food is like it's word of mouth, right?
Yeah.
Like him telling you to go to all these restaurants, like you trust his taste in food. I hope. Yeah. Or
don't
like,
trust mine.
Yeah, Chili's.
Don't trust mine.
I do like Chili's.
Yeah.
Got him already. Clip that.
Clip that, Chili's. We got it.
I think if I had no social media and I'm like trying to start a food business, I think honestly I would just invite the most like influential, it doesn't have to be like the biggest like Gordon Ramsay or something, but someone who enjoys food and like you want them to co-sign your cart, you know what I mean? You want them to give you that word of mouth.
Yeah.
So I think like people like that who you follow or enjoy, who watch food, just like, hey, come for a free meal, let me take care of you.
I honestly think like the old school like flyers, like as lame as it is, just handing out flyers to people and you're gonna get the instant rejections and shit. But just like getting the picture with the name in people's eyes I think like it goes a long way. Like even when you're driving like in LA and you see the billboards and shit, like I just saw like True Detective, the show is out and I was like, oh shit, I forgot about that show. I watched it the other day. So like it's just like shit like that, like small advertisement kind of stuff I think goes a long way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. I just saw True Detective too, and I
Dude,
said to my wife, we should watch it.
Yeah, it's really good. Like small advertisement like that, like just in person, like media advertisement. Yeah, it's important to do, but like I think like in person stuff that like catches you like not in the TV realm it goes a long way.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Well, it's funny because I'm making a sauce right now, and I'm like, man, to advertise a sauce is so hard because you have to convince the person who's watching a video that the sauce is good.
And you have your permit.
Yeah,
like,
the permit. Like, no, you have to convince them.
I didn't just make this. It's not my own shit.
Because at Costco, you go, you take a sample, you're like, that's delicious, whatever. I'm going to go buy a bag or whatever the thing was. Yeah. But like online, promoting a sauce or like food, you just have to convince them as much as you can and describe the flavors. Yeah. It's weird. It's interesting.
Yeah.
I used to DM you.
Yeah. I know this. Sorry. I rejected
Let's
a lot.
Up,
no. Let's pull up the clip.
I left you a lot on red. I apologize.
Shame.
The only reason I think it's so crazy is because when I was shooting a lot of sketches, I asked you if you wanted to partake.
Yes.
Which you ignored me.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. And I messaged you again exactly 2 years later.
You did.
And it just happened to be on that exact same day. And I said, hey, Zach, still a huge fan of your stuff. Every video is a zinger. Bad. Really stroking the ego. I'll message you again in 2 years. Be well.
So then, I feel bad.
No.
I just want to like say, I've always been a solo guy.
I know.
And I like...
What the hell?
I mean, I would never align myself with anyone.
I'm just pick and choosy of like who I like to work with. Nothing against anyone. Nothing against you. I just like I have like my comfortness of being in front of a camera and just having people like I've known for a while. Like Wahlid was easy for me to just like act in skits with. So it made me nervous when new people would want to just be like, hey, come join me and stuff like that to be in a skit. So just made me uncomfortable and more anxious. But nowadays, I'm trying to up my media game. So if you want to do a sketch, let's fucking do it.
Well, now you have to wait 2 years.
Yeah. Are we allowed to ask? Can we ask you some questions? Because this is our first time meeting in person. So like, I've always known you part of the Dober crew. Is that okay to say?
Sure.
Or like, and you were like the OG person, in my opinion, of doing the skits with the zoom in effect and zoom out, and the single character with continuous jokes, kind of like the Trevor Wallace vibe, with like the character that plays like with the continuous joke and shit. So are you still doing like skits like that? Or are you just doing or like filming for people? Or are you doing more of your own stuff nowadays?
When I first moved out to LA, I would hit up everybody and anybody that I could do a video with. So like Madden Matthews, Vincent Marcus, Rydune, Calvillo.
Rydune was a throwback.
Yeah. And so when I would film for people, I would ask them just to give me a tag so that I can grow my social media following.
Yeah.
And it worked a little, but what I realized I needed to be in the video.
Got it.
Which I didn't want to be.
Yeah.
Because I like being behind the camera.
Got
it. But then what I realized is I needed to post my own video.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the only way that I could do that was for me to be behind the camera, filming it like vlog style, and kind of being like the straight guy, and then let the other person be like, because they're in front of the camera, so they need to be the wild character, crazy person.
Yeah.
So I don't do that anymore because once I switched over to vlogs, and now I'm just doing podcasting stuff. But that's kind of how it started.
Wow, you did like coin that format.
Yeah, I swear. Whenever I would see like,
now that I'm thinking back at it, I remember the way that you used to shot.
Dude, the
and
fucking zoom ins.
Now everyone's doing that same exact thing.
I swear, bro, it was you. Cause like all the names,
Christopher Nolan.
Dude.
Holy shit!
All the names you mentioned and like their videos and shit, I would always see that style. I was like, oh, I know the videographer that's doing this. Like, it's the same dude for every single dude.
Yeah,
dude, props to you, man. You're fucking crushing it.
Thanks.
Yeah,
because that was the only way that I can really grow my following, and with that, it was so easy for them to just, I'd say, like, bring 3 different shirts so we could film 3 different sketches.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then everything is like filmed in order, and I'd have them edited that night, and then I'd say, here, you want to throw these up, I'll throw these up. and then we would both counter post, and it would push both our pages.
That's sick.
And that was when Instagram's algorithm was pushing 1 minute videos.
Got it.
So it was like the perfect timing of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: now everyone is still doing that same kind
Yeah.
of style and that format.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's such like an easy way to fill plot holes. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's just like a voice off camera saying something.
Yeah.
And like you could just be ridiculous. Like, why'd you do that?
Yeah,
Oh!
exactly.
Dude, nowadays it's like it's all like text on camera, like quick text. Switch up the plot like really fast. Like you get like, oh, you think you're going one way with the video, but then it's like a quick left turn, and then like I don't know. It's just like video styles nowadays. It's like shorter time span to watch, but also you need quicker hooks, like different hooks throughout the whole video. You know what I mean? I don't know
Yeah.
if that makes sense, but yeah. That's just what I've seen nowadays.
These Vine guys, man.
No, it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's good tests. Like Vine, like the people that are doing videos nowadays, I kind of would say would have a hard time on Vine and
To get a punchline
to
in
get a
6
punchline.
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then us, like the OG Viners, like we're having not harder times, but it's a new challenge for us to like make longer sketch videos and make it entertaining throughout the whole thing and keep up with like the new trends that are happening and shit like that. So it's fun. It's good challenges in my opinion, but yeah.
When you're making a 1 minute video of like, and you're playing 4 different characters,
Yeah.
is that kind of easy for you to just visualize it? Because I've tried it.
Yeah.
But for me to like, okay, I'm this guy here, this guy there, that guy there, and like the camera, it's hard for me to even like.
Well,
fathom.
if you're schizophrenic.
I do see
Oh, so you're
therapy.
crazy.
Yeah, so
Yes.
he's psycho.
No, it's I would say it's really easy for me. That's why I said that I like to go solo, because I hate feeling like I'm like controlling someone else. Like if I was telling you to say this line and it's not going the way that was going in my head, then I'm like, fuck that, I'm not posting this video. So
Yeah.
I would like to do the video myself with how I envisioned the line would go. I would change up my voice, I would change up my shirt and shit like that just to indicate a different character, and it would go so much smoother for me. And once I figured that out, I continued that style throughout my whole career. But nowadays it's just like I'm just trying to get more stuff out, grow in different ways. So just different people entering the video is probably better. But yeah.
And do you have it all like written out? Like,
I usually just go off willy-nilly.
wait, what?
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, you film this character, and then you're like, okay, what's this guy gonna say?
I envision like a normal conversation I would have with someone, like just like a restaurant kind of order. Like I'm ordering someone with
At a food truck?
at a food truck, and then I'm like, can I have the chicken wrap? And then the guy would report back to me like, what do you want in it? And then if the guy ordering with the waiters kind of have to say something stupid and weird, then I would say it like that.
So do you
And,
film?
like-
Do you film all at once?
No, I cut it up. So I record what I'm gonna say. Like, can I have the chicken wrap? End video. Switch over to the other side. Click record. Yeah, I'll have the chicken wrap, please. And video.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
And then I would piece it all together like that.
So you are a crazy person.
But it's like nice because like it's how you would have a conversation with a person,
Yeah.
and then you end the conversation, and then or end your line, and then you would start fresh with something else.
And where do you decide that it ends? That are you like, okay, that's the funniest this can possibly go?
I would like the funny part is like I would get to like almost the conclusion of the video, and I'm like sitting on my bed. I'm like, all right, I need to like think of a way. I literally just make it up. Like it's either like gonna be dancing, it's gonna be some dad joke, it's gonna be like some weird shit, and that's usually like my 3. But it's just kind of fun to just see how it's gonna end because I have no fucking idea sometimes.
He has a dartboard. He's just like, all right,
It's that South Park episode with the
It's
manatees.
awesome. Yeah. Yeah, it's fun though. I like doing it. I don't know if sketches are still like a thing for social media. I would say it's kind of like a dying art, but I'm trying my best to keep it.
That's so
keep
funny
it
because
alive.
I write all my shots out, everything.
Yeah,
I'm like the
I don't
direct
do that.
opposite. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you did the one where you throw the rock and you come up on the beach,
Oh yes.
did you write that out, or is that like improv as you're like you see this location, you're like, oh, this would be funny?
No, I did see that location ahead of time, and I was like, I'm gonna save this for something, and then from there I just did it. That was improv.
Dude, talk about your hawk vine.
Oh yeah, there was this one video just to go back on like I like doing these big ideas because like the payoff feels so good. Like back in the day, you couldn't. I think you couldn't. You could upload that Vine at the time.
Your hawk vine, you definitely
Yeah,
had to. There's no way you can film that in app.
So it was like right when Vine introduced uploading videos, and I'm like, oh, I have this really funny idea where a hawk flies on my arm and it has a letter and it says like new phone, who dis, whatever, right? And I have Subway money at this point. I don't have like real
He's
legit.
rolling.
Yeah. And so I saved up like $2,500. I found like a hawk trainer. We went to Temecula. We shot the video. We uploaded it, and it was like still my best performing video on Vine.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
How much was everything?
It was like all in like $2,500, $3,000
just to get the hawk.
Yeah, just to get the hawk, and then that was $2,500, and then I paid $500 for a shooter and a drone.
And didn't you only have like a few chances for the hawk to?
Oh yeah, that was another thing too. One, I kept calling it a falcon, and the guy got mad at me. I was like, it's a hawk. And I'm like, ah.
I'm just a stupid fighter.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, this is like a live bird, so they're like, oh, he can only do this like this many
Live
times.
hawk.
Yeah, sorry,
Wahlid.
fuck, good bird. He comes from here.
It's a hawk.
Yeah, I only had a few chances to get it right, and I did. And the video came out great, and it was like I got that payoff that I wanted.
Yeah.
Even after spending all that money.
Were you making money on Vine at that time?
No, not at all.
Dude, I was like, were you a brand deal guy on Vine, or like, were you big?
I wasn't
Oh,
on
okay.
Vine, really.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like I rejected a lot of brand deals, and very regrettably so. My largest one on Vine was $10K from DraftKings. That
For
was cool.
1 6-second
For
video?
a 1 6-second video.
Yeah, and at the time, this is like brand deals were so new to the internet. I feel like.
Dude, I thought that was like I don't think it made them any money at all.
Yeah.
Like it was like, when you see an ad, you just swipe up. But like companies back in the day were throwing dough at creators just to like get their name out there. And like the money that I was seeing, like that I rejected a lot was like, I don't know why I fucking rejected it. But it was crazy.
I know, and it was funny telling that to someone too. They're like, "Dude, that's like $2,000 a second. What the hell?"
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Did you take that because it was like sports aligned with you?
I don't know. I just think like, oh wait, no.
Why did we take
This
it?
was during college, and I needed it for rent money. So that's definitely why I took it. But yeah, no, I just like, I don't know why I rejected deals in the past. I just liked being the guy that just made content, and I actually had a job.
Yeah.
So I would just try to really be true to myself. Like, okay, I'm working hard for my money. I don't need like some easy willy-nilly shit. But then nowadays I see like fucking people living their lives lavishly, who were accepting brand deals during Vine days, and I regrettably missed out.
I think too. Also, like
I'm still time.
we're relying on like Vine to figure out their own money system, like YouTube. And it's like, oh, it's gonna come eventually. Just make a good stuff, but it never came.
It's okay.
And that's why they went down.
We're still happening,
Yeah.
buddy.
We're still holding on to
Yeah,
it.
we
It's
got
coming.
it, guys.
Guys, I think I have the app still on my phone.
Let's make one, boys. Yeah.
Wait, so did you get your wedding ring from Happy Jewelers?
Yeah.
You just happened to go there because all sports people were going there?
No, I just went there. We literally just Googled it. They just have good Google search
Reviews, yeah.
Yeah. And that was
Did
about
you
it.
and your wife go together to pick out the ring?
She sent me her everything she wanted on a card, and I just had it in my wallet, and I went there separately to go make it, and then
Did you sneak off? Did she know you were going?
The whole proposal situation was kind of funny because I had it in my suitcase going back to the bay to propose.
I'm getting chills.
Yeah, that was a lot of like nervousness. I didn't sleep a wink the night before, but yeah.
Did you know what you were going to say?
No. God, no.
Starts dancing.
Yeah, I had a mariachi band for her. I had a photographer. It was at where we first kissed up in the bay, and all that shit. So it was very cute. But no, I had no idea. I just had it in my pocket, and I was on zero sleep. So yeah.
Did you think she was going to say yes?
Oh yeah. Dude, if
Oh,
she
go
said,
get it.
if she's,
Yeah.
dude, in 15 years,
The
she
mariachi
fucking
band is
better.
like,
No, it was in the bag for sure. It was easy yes. Were you nervous of a yes or no?
No, I wasn't nervous of the yes or no. I was nervous. I just wanted it to go right.
Yeah.
That's definitely.
Yeah.
Dude, it was raining for my situation. It was raining all day, and it only was not raining for 1 hour.
Mine too!
Oh, nice! Wow, hell yeah!
You guys have to deal with God or something.
Yeah, dude, it literally was raining all day. I was checking the weather app all night. I was like, I'm so fucked. Like, I had all this planned out perfectly, and like, it's all gonna go out the window. But yeah, it was perfect.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
I think it was raining the first time, so we had to push it back 2 weeks.
Oh, damn.
So then on that second time, we had like a hour window. And it was like obviously a beautiful sunset because
Yeah.
the clouds were there in the rain.
Yeah.
And I had the photographer there that day.
Yeah.
So I was
Oh,
like, it's got to
perfect.
happen. Like the rain will add to it.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
that was my situation too. There's no way I was gonna cancel anything that I had planned, mariachi, photographer, nothing. So yeah, it worked out perfectly. That's crazy.
Do you think you'll ever get married?
Yeah, definitely. I just want to make sure my proposal is very creative. I'll
You're
either-
gonna have fucking donor guy,
Yeah,
and,
donor,
like,
Iron Man, flying,
minions,
a Falcon,
The Peter gun.
Yeah.
and she says no.
I think I'm good. It's all those things happening. Dude, there was like, I
that's
think
so
back at some of
funny.
there's this one idea I had. I used to make videos with like these dildos that I got sent one time.
You got sent?
I got like a box
You
of
asked
them.
for them.
Yeah, well, no, I
Wait, that was, I remember the
Yeah,
video.
yeah,
He was
yeah,
dildo
yeah.
guy.
You dropped the
Yeah.
box and all the dildos.
Yeah, so I got that, and I had this one idea where,
Wait, how'd you get sent them? Like, did you buy them
no, that company, they sent it to me.
to make videos
Because
with?
they're like, oh, do you want anything? And I was like, oh, I think these.
Like, do you want to?
I
I want.
want these floppy. Like, oh, okay. And so I got a box of them, like filled to the brim, huge box, and I wanted to fill it in a white cargo van,
Oh yeah.
and I wanted
This is during
to.
Vine.
Yeah, I wanted to.
Wait, this is how you're proposing?
No, but I will do something like this just to show an example of how far I'm willing to go.
Oh, of how creative you can
Yeah.
be.
Make sure your girlfriend's watching
Yeah.
this.
And so I was gonna do a stunt where like the video's like a UPS driver driving the van flips over, the windows are like blowing up and flying like out of the window, and it came down to be like 15K, and this is still like Subway-ish money.
Still living off
Yeah.
Subway.
And I thought I was gonna go through with it, but the thing that held me back was they were asking if I wanted to do my own stunts. And so they're like, do you want to be the guy in the cart, or do you want to pay an additional like 10K to have like a stunt driver in there? And I was like, I think I'm not going to do this idea anymore. Because imagine if I died like that. With just dicks on my face.
It impaled you.
That would have been pretty sick.
It would have been tight, I guess.
Dude, your funeral video, like that would have been so cool.
Yeah, here's the clip of the footage.
Wahlid's final video.
I was laughing.
What do you guys have coming up?
I think I'm going to try to set some more pop-up dates soon. We have our pod.
Yeah, we're just trying to crush our pod.
Mm-hmm.
Zach and Wahlid show. We got Hive Mind coming up pretty soon. It's a YouTube
Yep.
crew. We got guests coming up.
And then we're back to making skits, too.
Oh yeah, we're trying to get more skits on our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Oh, hells yeah.
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 Are you going to post those on the same channel as the pod?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to just get people. We're trying to up our YouTube game. So, because I know we're mainly just social media, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok guys, but YouTube like is a whole different realm of like people. Like we see comments all the time of like, oh yeah, I follow these guys on Vine, but I didn't even know they had a YouTube, because YouTube like is literally just people like that's their like people get food, watch YouTube, like that's literally their thing. So. Yeah, we're just trying to up our game.
People are probably eating right now watching this.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
You should post on Shorts.
We are posting on Shorts as well. We're slowly dipping our toes back in the YouTube world. So yeah.
We're not gone yet.
Yes.
Vine can't kill us.
Yeah.
Hells yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
thanks for
Dude,
coming
of
by,
course.
guys.
We
Thank you for
appreciate it,
having
dude.
us.
Yeah, their podcast can be linked down below. Zach and Wahlid show. Go check it out.
Thank you.
And hells yeah, thanks for coming.
Thanks for
Thank you
having
for having
us.
us. Bye.
Bye.
Lightweights out. Sick. That was great.
Dude,
Hell
thank
yeah.
you so much.
Thank you for having us.
That's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit a subscribe if you enjoyed it. We have a bunch of wrestlers coming up. WWE Raw is coming soon. Leave a like, a comment, who you think is going to be, and I'll see you.